What is up, guys? My name is Jesse, and this is
Miguel.
and we're Los Primos. So this is a Godzilla video. I started watching his movies like a couple of days ago, and then I watched Kong, and I was amazed by both movies, and they were really amazing. The visuals were crazy, the scenes for the fights were amazing, and the acting overall was pretty good. So today we're just going to be trying out the chocolate that we encountered at FYE. We're going to be trying out those two chocolate bars, and today we went to the store, to the mall, and then we weren't really expecting much, but we encountered them, and I was just curious to see how they're going to taste. Like, I'm not a huge Godzilla fan, but I'm amazed of of the beast being like really cool, how he looks and how he fights with his tail, and like the laser being shooting out of his mouth. And it's a pretty cool sci-fi monsterverse type of series, Kong and Godzilla.
I never watched a movie.
He hasn't seen it, so he doesn't understand the hype of why I'm excited to record this video. And then in a couple days, the movie Godzilla vs. King Kong is going to come out, and I'm excited. It'll be on HBO Max, so I'm glad I got that instead of Netflix. My mom says otherwise, but that's besides the point. So, staying on topic, I'm just curious to see how the quality of the chocolate will be compared to your average Hershey. So, I'm hoping it will taste good. Going by the smell, it smells really chocolatey. It is dark chocolate, so I felt like the scent of the dark chocolateness compared to the milk chocolate for this one, for the Godzilla. And then for the next one, we're going to be trying out the Kong. And it smells like it says in the title of the actual chocolate bar down here. It is Banana Crunch Milk Chocolate. And then I told him earlier that, so I'm guessing they picked the flavors and the scent of the actual chocolate based on the character personality of the monsters or titans. So for Godzilla, it's a fiery, chili, chipotle, dark chocolate. And I told him that may be chosen because of him shooting his beams or lasers out of his mouth. And then for King Kong, the flavor is banana, and I'm guessing because he's a monkey or a gorilla. So that's why I'm guessing that's why the flavors were picked out for their type. So I just opened the wrapping for the Godzilla one, and there's not really anything special about it. It's just lines hovered through the chocolate, so there's nothing special about it. So we're just about to put it in our mouth.
When I took a bite of it, it's like you other kind of chocolate. It's not that special. And I thought that was going to be like the wrapping says chipotle, but it's like your regular chocolate bar that you get.
I have to differ opinion because the quality of the chocolate tastes pretty good. I want to say maybe slightly above average of your regular Hershey's chocolate bar, specifically the dark chocolate, because it is dark chocolate. The texture is similar to your regular chocolate, dark chocolate, so there's nothing special about the texture of it, and it does melt in your mouth similar to your average chocolate. The texture outside of the actual chocolate, when I showed you earlier, didn't really play much of a difference on the texture. So moving on to besides the texture, the flavor, overall I enjoyed the flavor. Towards the end of the bite, where I'm just about to swallow the chocolate, I felt some hint of the fiery chipotle. And usually, I'm not really a big fan of something similar to adding something spicy to chocolate or sweets in general, but it did have a good amount of kick to it when I was like swallowing the chocolate. Like, it wasn't really, I want to say, disgusting. and it was really good towards the end of it. It made me like want to try another piece, and I definitely recommend the Godzilla chocolate bar, specifically dark chocolate. It is a honestly, if I were to buy it again, I would definitely buy it again. And to come around with the spiciness, it wasn't that spicy where you're not going to be able to handle it. It just provided a decent kick, but something enjoyable where it's going to be like zesty or zingy in a way. So I definitely enjoyed it. I do gotta say, the chocolate bar with the mixture of the flavor did provide, in my opinion, a good trait, or it matched what Godzilla would actually be like if he was a chocolate form. So I feel like the company did a really stellar job comparing and contrasting to Godzilla with the chocolate. So we're gonna move on to the next chocolate bar. Alright, so I just opened the King Kong chocolate wrapping, and similar to the Godzilla one, there's nothing special when it comes to the actual design on the chocolate, which I'm kind of disappointed for both products, because it would have been really cool to have something Godzilla or Kong on the actual chocolate. But I'm not really disappointed with the Godzilla chocolate, and I'm curious to see what the Kong one will taste like, because I noticed as soon as I flipped over the chocolate, this is what it looked like underneath. So they actually came up with an accurate representation of the name for the chocolate bar, because it is crunchy, banana crunchy. So I'm going to be curious to see what it's going to taste like, how it's going to taste like, and if it's going to be better than the Godzilla one. So I just cracked a piece. This is what it looks like. You can still see the crunchiness, which is pretty cool. It does have a really strong banana presence to it.
When I smell it, it's like I could smell more banana inside than chocolate. I'm not sure if it's going to taste good or bad.
Yeah, I do agree with Miguel. It does have a really strong banana presence to it, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I go bananas because it's crazy. So we're gonna try it. Alright, so I just finished my piece, and I definitely enjoyed the Kong chocolate. I'm not trying to be biased, but off the top, straight from the dome, I do gotta say the Kong one was the best. Like I said, I'm not trying to be biased. I prefer Godzilla as a monster, but when it comes to chocolate form, I do gotta say Kong just beat his butt, because the banana presence totally like eliminated somewhat most of the chocolate like feeling or taste. So I definitely the banana one was hands down the best. It doesn't have a similar texture to the Godzilla one because it was more crunchier, and the crunchiness definitely made it better. I would not be able to picture this exact same product if it was not crunchy. It would match Kong's personality traits, physical appearance, because I feel like with the crunchiness it makes him more rough, rugged. So I feel like that matched perfectly for his physique. So I definitely enjoyed the texture of it. The flavor, as mentioned, the banana presence just totally like kicked my butt with the flavor of the banana. So I definitely like the banana presence to it. And I do gotta say, the product itself, definitely amazing. I definitely recommend it. And if I were to pick, so far, Kong beats Zilla badly.
It had more crunch into it, and I could feel a little bit more of the banana inside instead of the chocolate. I would pick the banana one.
Alright, so we're towards the end of the video. If you made it this far, please hit that like button, comment and subscribe, and then comment below if you're team Zilla or Kong. Me personally, I'm for Zilla. The sound of his screech is terrifying, so I definitely would want to see him win in the movie. I think it comes out towards the end of the month, so I'm hoping it'll be a great movie. Like I said, I'm not a huge Kong fan, but I read that they're trying to make the defeat of the opponent be respectful, and I'm hoping it'll be the case. So we already gave our review for the two chocolates. Like I said, comment Zilla or Kong, and then hopefully whoever wins will know on release date. So we're gonna close it off. My name is Jesse, and this is
Miguel.
and we're Los Primos. Peace.